yeah, it's time. I ain't gonna say too much. Time to run this E85. But before we do that, we gotta hook this sensor up. Let's get to it, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm just ready to do it, bro. Get it out the way. It's your boy Bino, and I'm back with another video. Let's go. I had it for like probably like maybe 3 weeks now. Just never got to it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just plumb the sensor and shit in, but I probably ain't gonna be able to get it tuned to like a week and a half, depending if I take the car to the body shop. But we ain't gonna get into that right now. Let's get this bitch put on. So everything laid out. Yeah, I bought this to cover up some of that white wire you got to pin. See, they ain't got nothing on it. And cover up with that. So yeah, let's bleed this fuel system real quick. It should come off early. Alright, that's kind of weird. Now we gotta. So basically, how this go on is this part right here goes, you see, right there, and this part goes right here, and it sits back there like this, just like that, but just a little more tug more. So with that being said, let me disconnect this. I'm gonna control back on. All right, so you're gonna need one of these 3/8. Put it on here like that. Push the line in and push this towards it, like smash them together. I kind of already did it off camera, but you can kind of get what I'm saying. So that pop off. Dripping fuel, dripping fuel. Look at that leaking fuel. Oh, we leaking bad. We leaking bad. Let's cover that up. Don't want it to smell like gas. Alright, same one for that back one. It's a little clip. It comes out like that. Little clip. Oh, damn. I'm about to get a magnet and get that out. Grab your 3/8. Put it on there. Push in. Push that line in. I ain't gonna be able to do it because I got y'all. So let me do this. Alright. Got that line off. I'm gonna have to cut that. Alright, 1 second. Yeah. Alright, I gotta cut this into. Oh, we leaking. Oh shit. Alright. So, got that line out. And that's where this line gonna replace. So, with that being said, gotta take. Matter of fact, let's do the wiring first, because that's the easy part. Let's do the hard part. Look at all this shit. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna use some of this, cover some of this up real quick. Alright, I'm back. I just put a little bit right here for now. Alright, so to hook this up, this go to the sensor. You gotta ground this to ground wire. This hook up to the O2 sensor behind the head on the driver's side. And this the wire you got to pin in slot 44 in your PC. That plug to go to the PCM down there somewhere. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just bend this wire like this, and I'm gonna put some of that stuff on it. But for now, we just gonna hook this up and you gotta ground this wire. Where is that? Right there, which is a 10 mil. So let's go ahead and smash that bead, y'all. Let's see. Good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, I hope I'll drop this bolt. Alright, here we go. That's gonna be a bolt. So we gonna move all this out the way. All this like garbage and shit. That shit getting everywhere. This is gonna be a order. Look at that. Dang. Dusty. Shit, dusty as fuck, boy. Alright, let's ground this wire out. So what I'm gonna do, so this goes like that. I'm gonna leave that right there. You gotta put this wire back here on this. Ground wire. Put this bolt back on. And my thumb, I just dropped it. Alright. I got that. Everywhere. Alright. Ground wire done. So we're gonna bring this wire over here. Now this the part I might have to get out of the car and do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach that. I don't even see it. All I see is right there. So yeah, I can't really burn the fuck out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up under here and do that one. Let me just put this down here, man. I got it loose. It's just the head. I was just driving the car and the head just hot as hell. Oh, there you go. Alright, so we got a plug. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this out of the car. This is kind of crazy. See, it's all the way back there. The O2 sensor right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do this under the car. So let me jack the car up and I'll cut y'all back on when I'm under it. Alright, chat. I don't know if y'all can see it, but got both of them connected. I'm plugged up now. Got my ground. And what else is we missing? I ran my wire. My trigger wire over there. I just got it tucked for right now. I'm gonna clean that up in a little bit. Alright, after all this. So I just got it tucked right here. Got it ran through here. Back there. Try to hide it a little bit. So you don't really see too much of it. Now, let's do this sensor part. Let me take this off the jack because it's kind of high in the air. Alright. Got that plugged in. And behind that, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, had to do this off camera because I couldn't on the camera, but I can show y'all how to do it on this one right here. So take this off, all back 30 and shit. Alright, so we take that off, and then this got like a plug you screw off. So what this doing, this gonna go in right here. It's gonna lock in place, and then you just try to screw that in. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this started on camera. Okay, I got it started. So you gotta kind of like put it on there. Boom. And then you can kind of like clean stuff up. Like, I'm gonna leave it like this. And then you get 16 and just snug it down. See, can't really do it with 2 hands. That's really it for real. And then like I said, this wire goes into the wire harness that goes to the ECU. That's really it though. That's how you plug up a G8 only flex fuel sensor. So boom, you gotta, I'm gonna come back and clean this up, but this is how I'm gonna leave it for right now. You gotta tighten these up. Boom, you gotta tighten the back one up. That big plug go to the sensor, and then you gotta, it really get powers off the O2 sensor, so you gotta do that to the O2 sensors. That's really it. Then you're gonna need injectors, but I ain't doing injectors right now. I'm gonna run it on pump till I get the tune. Then when I get the tune, I'm gonna just change the injectors when I get up there. But yeah, man, easy shit, bro. You just gotta do it. Just gotta do this show your home. So yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. It was a quick little flex fuel sensor install. So yeah, Bino out.